I think it's really odd that in 2026, right, that we're still commenting on the way people look.
Like people's appearance.
It's just like, really? Like, we're still doing that? Like, who gives a fuck what someone looks like?
Kelly Osbourne, daughter of the late Ozzy Osbourne, has worried fans with a video she posted online. She seems so incredibly underweight, Kinsey. Do we know if she is okay? Has she addressed the concerns fans have had about how she's looking these days?
You know, everybody thinks I took Ozempic. I did not take Ozempic. I don't know where that came from. My mom took Ozempic.
Like, are you ill? Or get off Ozempic. You don't look right. My dad just died. And I'm doing the best that I can. And the only thing I have to live for right now is my family. So to all those people, off.
She's right.
The heavy veil of grief has settled over the Osbourne household, and for Kelly Osbourne, the weight of loss seems to be manifesting in a physically alarming way. Following the heartbreaking passing of her father, the legendary Black Sabbath frontman Ozzy Osbourne, Kelly has found herself at the center of a swirling storm of public concern and private fear.
She can't eat. Well, she's lost her daddy, but she can't eat right now.
You say that I look ill. Well, I am ill right now. My life is completely flipped upside down.
It's crazy just to see when you eat clean.
Kelly's look has changed, losing 85 pounds from gastric sleeve surgery in 2018 and after welcoming son Sydney in 2022.
Kelly's been getting hit a lot for weight loss.
Yeah.
At 41 years old, the former fashion police star and recovering addict is reportedly wasting away, leaving those closest to her terrified that she has traded one addiction for another, the dangerous pursuit of extreme thinness as a way to numb the agony of her soul.
She does address it, and she's pretty emotional about it. Now, she says her weight loss is not related to Ozempic. Now, her mother has said, Sharon Osbourne has said, yes, I took Ozempic, I stopped Ozempic, and I still can't gain any weight. But Kelly says it was lifestyle changes after pregnancy, cutting sugar and carbs, and the result of the grief of losing her father, Ozzy Osbourne. She's praised the drug Ozempic before, but she says she didn't personally use it. But that really has been the feedback in her comment section, is people asking her if she's gone overboard on Hollywood's favorite poke.
The world watched as Ozzy, the Prince of Darkness, battled Parkinson's disease for years with a grit that only a rock legend could possess. However, his journey came to a sudden end 5 months ago when he suffered a fatal heart attack at the age of 76. For Kelly, who was famously a daddy's girl, the loss has been more than a heartbreak. It has been a total collapse of her emotional foundation.
I made some comments about Ozempic recently. 50% of the people hated it, 50% of people liked it, and then on TikTok, everyone hated it. But my opinion used to be the same as the people who didn't like my opinion on Ozempic, until I met somebody who lost weight from Ozempic and it changed their life. Not you, Mum. You weren't like huge to begin with.
Yeah, why?
No, you weren't. And it, like, how it changed their life and how they explained to me how it took the mental obsession with food away and how life-changing it was for them.
Yeah.
That it completely changed my opinion on it. So I'm like, yeah, it's great.
But this other side of the spectrum, it didn't work.
What do you mean?
For some people, it doesn't work.
Insiders claim that she is currently little more than skin and bones, looking increasingly fragile and skeletal as the weeks pass. The fear among her inner circle is that Kelly is using obsessive dieting and weight control as a psychological anchor, a way to feel a sense of power in a world that feels like it's spinning out of control.
For example, you say that I look ill. Well, I am ill right now. My life is completely flipped upside down. I don't understand why people expect me to bounce back and look like everything is just fine in my life when it's not.
When you lose the person you love most, sometimes the only thing left you feel you can govern is your own body. And for a person with a history of substance abuse and body image struggles, that path is fraught with peril.
I think I've decided what I want for Christmas.
Oh, here we go.
Plastic surgery.
Oh,
Plastic surgery.
Yeah.
Kelly, don't stop.
Well, I just think it's my time.
Too early.
Well, I'm pretty sure that you were...
No.
You were what? How old were you when you first started your journey down the road of cosmetic surgery?
Early 40s.
Okay, well, Kelly's
Hello.
39.
You and Kelly have been very out front about like Ozempic,
Yeah.
right? You're okay with that? Or that people talk about it?
Yeah, sure.
You're one of the few. I've heard before that you can always tell when someone has used Ozempic because they won't talk about it. Like if someone won't talk about what they're doing to lose weight, then you know it's because...
Or they come up with something, oh, I have a new trainer.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Kelly hasn't taken the public scrutiny lying down. Before deleting a particularly raw Instagram clip, she lashed out at critics who accused her of using weight loss drugs like Ozempic or being physically ill. Her words were a desperate plea for empathy, reminding the world that she is simply a daughter trying to survive the unthinkable. "My dad just died, and I'm doing the best that I can," she reportedly told her followers, stating that her family is her only reason to keep going.
It's like, hey, you know, it's not a sin to use Ozempic if you have a weight problem, so why not talk about it?
Has it been a positive experience for you?
Yes and no.
What's the no?
I can't put on weight now. And I don't know what it's done to my metabolism, but I just can't seem to put any on because I think I went too far and then I can't put it back on.
People's faces change when you grow older. Most of the comments are coming from grown-ass women. And it's absolutely devastating that women can't support other women. What do you expect me to look like right now? The fact that I'm getting out of bed and trying should be more than enough. These mean comments are helping nobody. All you've achieved is being a bully. It's sick.
Yet, despite her defensive stance, the people who know her best aren't convinced she's okay. They see a woman who is spiraling, using the hollowness of her stomach to match the hollowness in her fart. The deadly eating disorder fears aren't just tabloid fodder. They are the whispers of friends who are watching a woman they love disappear right before their eyes. The tragedy extends beyond Kelly to the family matriarch, Sharon Osbourne. After 43 years of marriage, Sharon has been left in a vacuum of silence. Having spent years as Ozzy's manager, wife, and primary caregiver, her entire identity was intertwined with his. Now at 73, Sharon is reportedly totally lost. The woman who was once the fierce protector of the Osbourne legacy is now wasting away alongside her daughter. It is a haunting image. Mother and daughter, both iconic and powerful in their own right, now united in a frail, grieving bond, trying to hold each other up while they both seem to be physically shrinking under the pressure of their shared sorrow. Even in his final days, Ozzy remained the unfiltered, irreverent soul that fans adored. Tom Morello, the guitarist for Rage Against the Machine, recently shared a poignant and funny memory of his last encounter with the rock icon. At a star-studded tribute event, Morello found himself playing pinball when Jack Osbourne introduced him to a seated, quiet Ozzy. Morello was able to share a tender moment, kissing the legend on the head. But, in true Ozzy fashion, the sentimentality was cut with a sharp edge of humor. His final words to Morello: "Tell Sharon I want to get the fuck out of here." It was a classic Prince of Darkness exit, blunt, honest, and perfectly poetic. It served as a reminder that even as his body failed him due to coronary artery disease and Parkinson's, his spirit remained stubbornly himself until the very end on that Tuesday in July. As the music world reflects on Ozzy's massive legacy, the reality for the women he left behind is far more grim. The authenticity that Ozzy carried until his final breath is now being mirrored in the raw, painful struggle Kelly and Sharon are facing. While the public debates her appearance, Kelly Osbourne is fighting a quiet internal war against a grief that threatens to consume her entirely. The concern is that if she doesn't find a way to feed her soul, there might soon be very little left of the vibrant woman the world once knew. For now, she remains a figure of profound sorrow, a skin and bones testament to the devastating power of a daughter's love for her father.